wrongdoing or judicial proceedings were involved. Hence, the scriptures show that the mercifulness of Jehovah God is not a quality that comes into play only when persons are, in effect, on trial before him because of having committed some particular wrong. Rather, it is a characteristic quality of God's personality, his normal way of reacting toward those in need, a facet of his love. 2 Cor 1. 3. 1 Job 4. 8 He is not like the false gods of the nations. Unfeeling, non-compassionate gods. Instead, Jehovah is gracious and merciful, slow to anger and great in loving kindness. Jehovah is good to all, and his mercies o textoi acute miritra longo. Mercy 377:11. Or 3. 31-33 It is the hard-heartedness of persons, their obstinacy and refusal to respond to his graciousness and mercifulness, that obliges him to take a different course toward them, causes his mercies to be shut off from flowing toward them. PS 77. 9. J 13. 10, 14. Is the 13. 9. Row 2. 4-11. Not to be presumed upon. While Jehovah has great mercy toward those who draw near to him in sincerity, he will by no means exempt from punishment those who are unrepentant and really deserving of punishment. X 34. 6, 7 A person cannot presume on God's mercy. He cannot sin with complete impunity or be exempted from the natural results or outworking of his wrong course of action. G 6. 7, 8. Compare U 12. 1-3, 9-15. 2 So 12. 9-14. Jehovah may mercifully show patience and long-suffering, giving persons the opportunity to correct their wrong course. Though manifesting disapproval, he may not completely abandon them but may mercifully continue supplying them a measure of aid and direction. Compare NE 9. 18, 19, 27-31. But if they do not respond, his patience has its limits and he withdraws his mercy and acts against them for his own name's sake. ISA 9. 17. 63. 7-10. J 16. 5-13, 21. Compare Lu 13. 6-9. Not governed by human standards. It is not up to humans to try to establish their own standards or criteria by which God should show mercy. From his heavenly vantage point and in harmony with his own good purpose, with his own long-range view of the future and his ability to read the heart, he shows mercy to whom he will show mercy. X 33. 19. Row 9. 15-18. Compare to Chi 13. 23. Mount 20. 12-15. At Romans chapter 11 the apostle discusses God's display of unparalleled wisdom and mercy in giving to the Gentiles an opportunity to enter the heavenly kingdom. The Gentiles were outside the commonwealth of God's nation, Israel, and hence previously not the recipients of the mercies resulting from covenant relationship with God. And they also lived in disobedience to God. Compare 09. 24-26. Ho 2. 23. Paul explains that Israel first had the opportunity but that they were, for the most part, disobedient. This resulted in opening up the way for Gentiles to become part of the promised kingdom of priests and a holy nation. X 19. 5, 6 Paul concludes. For God has shut them all up together, Jews and Gentiles in disobedience, that he might show all of them mercy. Through Christ's ransom sacrifice, the Adamic sin working in all mankind could be removed for all those exercising faith including Gentiles, and through his death on the torture stake the curse of the law could also be removed from those under it, the Jews, so that all could receive mercy. The apostle exclaims, "Oh, the depth of God's riches and wisdom and knowledge! How unsearchable his judgments are and past tracing out his ways are." Row 11. 30-33. Joe 3. 16. Col 2. 13, 14. G 3. 13. Seeking God's mercy. Those desirous of enjoying the flow of God's mercy must seek him, showing the right heart condition by abandoning their wrong ways and harmful thoughts. ISA 55. 6, 7. They must properly fear him and show appreciation for his righteous precepts. PS 103. 13. 119. 77, 156, 157. Lu 1. 50. And if they deviate from the righteous course they have been following, they must not try to cover it over but must confess it and manifest genuine contrition and heartfelt sadness. PS 51. 1, 17. PR 28. 13. Another absolute essential is that they themselves be merciful. Jesus said, "Happy are the merciful, since they will be shown mercy." Mount 5. 7. Gifts of mercy. The Pharisees showed an unmerciful attitude toward others and were rebuked by Jesus with the words, "Go, then, and learn what this means, I want mercy, and not sacrifice." Mount 9. 10-13. 12.